Moving on, and next I want to talk about a concept that they use called the interior seal, and we'll start off by showing you an example of how they use it to attack and drop coverage, which as I mentioned can be tough to manipulate. So here Tatum has it in his left hand, and we see that Jokic is in a drop. So notice what Tatum does. He puts his man in jail, slowing down, allowing Tice to roll ahead of him. Then Tice will seal off Jokic, allowing Tatum to go back to his right hand, and he gets a great shot at the basket. They use this concept all the time to attack drop coverage, and we see it again here. Tatum comes off of the screen, keeps Jimmy Butler on his back, putting him in jail. Tice rolls ahead of him to seal off Leonard, and it's a layup. And if we look back to this Bulls play, we see that they could have executed this too. Dunn actually does put his man in jail, slowing down, allowing Gafford to get ahead of the defense. So if Gafford had screened and sealed off Biyombo, that may have freed up a layup for Dunn. The other time they'll use the interior seal during the pick and roll is on a reversal. So here Kemba and Tice run the pick and roll, and we see that Bogdanovic is in the lane looking to tag the roll man. And so on the skip over to Brown, he'll either have a chance to shoot it, or he can attack the closeout. And that's what he does here. He gets it, and he rips toward the baseline. And when this happens, what the Celtics love to do is have the roll man, so here Tice, seal off the defensive big man to create a lane for Brown. And here it works perfectly as Brown gets a layup. Here you can see it with no stoppages. This time Harrison Barnes comes with an aggressive tag, so Tatum knows he can catch it and rip away toward the baseline, and I love how Tice is already sealing Holmes before Tatum takes a dribble. And this seal is really necessary because if Tice just stood there and didn't seal Holmes, then Tice would simply be in the way as Tatum drove right at him. But instead Tice seals, and Holmes actually tackles Tice, so the foul is on the floor here. This works best when the pick and roll big man comes out high to contain the ball, which is what Holmes does here. So now when the ball is reversed, Holmes is vulnerable. He's out of position, allowing Tice to seal him off. And this is an example of a poor job by the Celtics, so it's pretty much the same situation. Smart catches it on the reversal, and we see that Tice is already looking to seal Holmes off. So if Smart quickly rips toward the baseline, he may have a layup, but instead he decides to drive back toward the middle, which isn't a great idea for a few reasons. One, he's driving back toward the pass, and Bogdanovic, one pass away, could get a strip steal here. Also, he's making life much easier on Holmes. Instead of having to tackle Tice, now Holmes is in perfect position to help if he needs to, and here he doesn't need to.